finished up there?
Yes.
Thank you. You can keep reading. I'll just have a quick read through here. So thank you so much for filling this out. Fabulous. Sarah, thank you so much for filling this out. It seems like you really know what you want, what you're doing here. So tell me a bit more about why you are here, why you want a personal trainer. And
I've tried a few times on my own to get fit, and it just takes so long to get the weight to drop off. Like I tried last year, I felt I was being so good and I was eating healthily. I was going to the gym several times a week for a couple of hours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it was every day, but it was most days in the week.
Wow.
And it took me multiple months to lose, I think was it 2 or 3 kilos, and it was just so disheartening. So strong, I was working so hard, and I thought, even if I drop 10 kgs, that'll be, achievement, and then it was, maybe 5 tops.
Oh, wow.
And it was just so gutting.
Absolutely.
And it just threw me for,
Yeah, absolutely. What kind of things were you doing at the gym?
I was, come and do, I eventually managed to get it up to within, half an hour on the exercise cycle. I was doing some of the weights.
Okay.
I'd had someone give me a routine and I was following that, but some of the harder exercises I might have let go by the wayside because I was a bit self-conscious doing, squats and stuff, and when the hot guys in the gym.
No, I understand that, absolutely.
The thrusts on the floor and stuff, and you get a bit self-conscious.
Particularly with the pelvic thrust.
Yes. Especially when there was a man in the gym that I had a crush on.
Oh no!
You know how it goes. I was like, no. So I was like, right, he's here, I'm not going to do those exercises. So I do the other ones, or I might do more of something, but
okay.
So that's probably a bit self-destructive not doing all of them, but
no.
But I'd go do a good burst on the exercise cycle. Occasionally I do the rowing.
Okay. So what you've written down here that you want to
hand weights and those.
Okay.
Yes.
Hand weights, brilliant. They're a really good way of working with weights actually. So you've said that you want to get a normal BMI.
Yes.
And altogether you want to lose 40 kilograms.
Well, that's because I'm a bit over 90 at the moment.
Okay.
And I tried to do the reverse back, the calculations from BMI to find with my height what weight I should be.
Okay.
And apparently I should be between 40 and 55 kg for my height.
Wow, okay.
And when I was about 18, I managed to get myself down to 54 and a half.
Okay.
But that was before I was diagnosed with depression and put on antidepressants. It was before I went on the pill. And with the depression I got a lot of loss of motivation and energy, and I'd just be in bed for months at a time sort of thing, not avoiding people and eating poorly.
And so that was when you were 18?
And so yes.
Okay.
So after that, I just kept going on, and I just I stopped going to the gym, and I just didn't do anything about it. I ate whatever I wanted, I didn't exercise, and I started later on I started to do things about it, but I was...
Yeah. So how old are you now?
I'm 29.
29?
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. So for you now, what is the perfect version of yourself? Okay, not just physically, also mentally. What do you want to achieve? What is your goal?
I want to be physically healthy. Mm-hmm. Let's be honest, I want to be sexy, I want to look good. I want to be attractive, because I don't feel like I am.
Okay.
I want to have clarity with my mind's headspace. Mm-hmm. I find myself, I get quite forgetful, which is quite embarrassing at work. Like, they'll teach me things and I'll forget it. So it's showing in my performance at work at times. I think that's partly hampering me and trying to get more work.
Yeah, absolutely. You just need to sharpen up a little
Yes,
bit,
'cause
okay?
I just feel tired all the time,
Okay.
which you'll see like some of the pills I put in there, yes, some side effects
Some-
are sleepiness, and I've talked to the doctor, and so some of them she's dropped the dosages so that to try and
Okay.
reduce that, but still it's,
Yeah,
and that's also part of what's got in the way of me exercising at home and stuff, because I'll be tired and I'll just want to go home and crash on the couch or go to bed and nap.
yeah,
I'm like, I should exercise, but I'm so tired.
absolutely.
And I don't want to be like that. I want to have the energy to do the things I want to do, be able to get on with my life and maybe be successful.
Absolutely. Be
Sounds
successful.
silly saying it out loud, but
No, you need to say these things out loud. So you want to...
damn it, my 20s are nearly over. I want something to show for myself.
Fantastic, absolutely. So you want to feel sexy,
I want to be healthy.
be healthy, successful.
I'm on the waiting list for an operation. Nothing major,
Mm-hmm.
but I had to have an interview with the anesthesiologist
yeah.
because my BMI, they said, you know, for most of you, like most of the things you said about yourself, you'd be a risk 1, but because your BMI is, you know, classified as obese, that immediately puts you at as a high risk, and we need to
Okay.
lose weight and
Absolutely.
things like that. It's quite embarrassing to.
No, I can definitely understand that, for sure.
It certainly affects how you feel about yourself, which I should just toughen up, but still.
No, you should. No, that's not. It's not the thing. It's not the case of toughening up. When you start taking, for example, coming to meet a personal trainer, and starting to go to the gym, these are positive steps that you're making, doing for yourself, for you to feel beautiful and to
Yeah.
feel strong and proud of yourself, and will lead you to your goal of being 55 kilograms. So when are you turning 30? Is this something that you want
Next
to
May,
achieve?
end of next May.
Okay, brilliant. So is
So
that
40 kg in a year, that's not healthily doable.
no? But we can think about where would you like to be at that point. So on your 30th birthday, where would you like? How would you like to be?
Certainly a lot closer to my goal.
Okay.
I'm fully aware that it will be a long-term goal for it to lose it, to try and keep it to stay off.
Yeah.
It will be over time, there's no quick fix, but
Well-
certainly I'd like to be at least 10 kg, if not
Oh.
15 to 20 more than
Yeah, absolutely.
less than what I am now.
So in May next year. So how many months away is that? 8.
Oh, hold on. So we're in June now, so about 11.
11 months.
Yeah.
So we can definitely lose, we could aim for about 2 kilograms a month, I would say. Okay, depending, so what is that going to give us? That's 11 months, so that's about 20 kilograms.
Be amazing.
Okay, so that's that's
After
a,
last time I don't dare
Yeah.
go.
absolutely, so that, that's an incredible
Yeah.
amount to lose. That's an incredible goal.
Because, when I was 18, about 17, 18, I got down from 72.5 down to 54.5
Wow.
in about a year. So.
There
So
you go,
I know-
so you've actually done this.
But that's with an 18-year-old, with a teenager's body.
Okay,
No,
well,
what's
you're not
really
that
like-
old though.
Oh no, but I know they say after 30 it gets a lot harder, and the next 10 years it's harder, so I know it's going to be a lot harder than it was that first time round. Plus I'm going from 20 kgs heavier than I was that first time round.
True, but did you have help the first time round?
Yes.
Okay.
As perks of still living at home and having parents who could afford to, and I was at Body Synergy Gym,
Okay.
and so they had the personal trainers there, so every gym session I had someone helping me.
Okay.
Whereas, once you're actually on your own 2 feet, and as an adult, it's like, well, can't afford that. I've got bills to pay, I've got groceries, I've got rent.
Yeah, absolutely.
So never really felt I was in a position where I could afford that.
Okay. Well, I think that you've chosen to come here today, and you've chosen to, make that a priority, which is fabulous. And ultimately, it's one of those things that is very important for you. If you want to feel beautiful and strong, and you want to have energy and feel successful and be successful.
Yes.
All right. So let's say in May
Yes.
we're down 20 kgs.
That'd be amazing.
Okay. So throughout this conversation, we're going to talk about how serious you are,
Okay.
to see that we need 100% commitment to
Right.
get to that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Because this is a great, fabulous goal, but we need to really have that commitment. So Are you going to do a party for your 30th, or is there something like that? It could be a special event for when you'd like to have this.
I haven't fully thought it through. I'd quite like to see about getting a function room at a bar or something, but it just depends what my friends and family are able to do.
Absolutely, absolutely.
My partner's not big on the social side. He gets uncomfortable in big crowds. So.
And
I'm like a social butterfly, so yes.
That's probably why you work so well as a receptionist. Great people skills.
But then I get very tired at the end of the day. It takes out of you being social all the time. So.
No, definitely. So how's your partner with the fitness in the house?
He's also overweight and unfit, but he's in great denial about it. So.
Okay. That makes sense, yeah. So,
like, he's conscious of my need for it, but he seems to think it's going to be ridiculously easy for him once he gets started.
Okay, so he's putting it off almost a little bit.
And he's got 10 years on me, so... He's got 10 years on me, so he's...
So he's pushing him 40?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. So maybe you can have a talk with him, maybe this can be a way of you guys working through together and to achieve, for him to be supporting you to achieve your goals. Absolutely. All right, so we've got May. What's the date of your birthday?
22nd.
Oh, on the 22nd of March.
That's awesome.
And we've got the same first name.
Yep.
Soul sisters.
Fantastic.
All right, so we've got 22nd of May.
Yes.
2018.
Yes.
20 kilos less.
Excellent.
Okay. On your birthday, is there anything special you would like to wear? I know you've written down you want to feel great in a bikini. Is there anything else, maybe for this night, or a bikini in general? You could go somewhere warm in May, probably not Dunedin, but you could find a space around that would be warm enough for a bikini.
Maybe a pretty red dress.
Pretty red dress. Short, long?
So wonderful, it looks nice on me.
Okay. But red is the colour.
Yes.
Awesome. Very good.
Probably V-neck-ish.
And V-neck,
yes.
All right, so from now on, if we put in 100%, and you start feeling better, you start getting a lot of energy, you start eating really well, you come in, you do your workouts, and you start really enjoying them, and the time passes, and 11 months, when it's your 30th birthday, you've got a gorgeous, sexy red dress, little bit of V-neck, your man is looking at you, just grinning, because he can see how great you look, and how well you're holding yourself. How will that make you feel?
So much better.
So much better?
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Anything else there?
Proud of my accomplishment.
Absolutely.
Relieved.
Relieved? Absolutely.
So I know once, if I can drop 20, I can drop another 20, so it brings that end goal so much closer.
Absolutely, and it makes it achievable.
Yes.
It sees the point. Absolutely. So, on the other hand, you feel tired every day after work. You're trying, but you keep maybe not going to the gym because it's cold, or you keep eating things, or your man says, babe, look, no, don't go to the gym, come here, watch TV with me, and you don't work out, and you've stayed the same, or maybe you've put on more weight when it comes to your 30th birthday. How are you going to feel?
Miserable, and like I've let myself down big time. Like a failure.
Yeah. So we've got from being really proud of yourself to feeling like a failure. If you keep doing what you're doing now, are you going to reach your goal?
Maybe, but probably not.
Okay. So maybe you need a bit of help.
Yeah.
That's why you're here. Brilliant.
I definitely wouldn't get 20.
At least
I might get 5. But, but I'm certainly not 20.
Okay. Well, you've obviously been thinking about this for quite a long time.
Yes.
So what's sort of held you back? What's been the barriers? Why haven't you, really focused on these goals?
Finance has been one.
Okay, absolutely.
Time. I've always had so many other things that I need to get done, like household chores and job applications and all sorts of things like that. That it's just kind of dropped on the priorities, and I'll do it another day, or I've got to do this, so I'll do that next week, and then it just gets forgotten about.
Absolutely, and once you stop doing that habit, it's
Yeah.
often harder to
To
start.
freeform, yeah.
So are these still barriers for you?
Possibly.
Possibly. Okay, so which
Potentially.
ones?
Um,
Because we need to cross these barriers to get to your goal.
probably forgetfulness and procrastinating has
Okay.
always been a big one for me. Time
Procrastinating.
management.
Yeah? How about the time is now? This is the only moment that we have right now.
True.
Right. So perhaps we can say there is still a few barriers,
Yes.
okay, that we can work on together, okay? We're going to work on the time management, we're going to work on the procrastination, and I am sure that once you start doing this, you will feel sharper and more energetic, so those things will naturally disappear and dissolve.
Very good.
Yeah. So what do you expect me as your personal trainer to do for you? You've written encouragement,
Yes.
design a program.
Would be good. Sort of, I don't know, coach me through I don't know, sort of encouraging me to keep going.
How do you like
Describing
to be encouraged? With a
Like
carrot or a
remind-
stick? So something positive or something negative? Some people
Oh.
respond to, keep going like this, you'll feel great. Or others
That's
respond
probably
to,
better.
yep, fabulous, I
Because
like
my
that.
brain is doing enough of the stick.
Yeah,
My brain
absolutely.
does a lot of that stick. So
So let's do positive
positive
encouragement.
encouragement, yes. Definitely.
Fabulous. Anything
I'm
else?
my own worst enemy for self-criticism, so
And that's something that we need to work on as
like
well.
prescribing the routine that's doable, achievable, that pushes me but that doesn't
Break.
like push me to injure myself or something by over pushing myself. Which
Yeah.
yeah. Like with knowing weights, like knowing when to up the weights and knowing what's good to start on, knowing when to drop, when to go up.
Yeah,
Because that's something I definitely don't have any confidence whatsoever in. Like I think, oh, I've been doing this for a while, maybe I should go up, and then I'll
Yeah.
not be able to do it, and I think, well, should I be doing more at the lower, or like I don't know that stuff.
Absolutely. So we're going to be doing some weights today. So I'll explain that to you.
Cool.
And that'll go well through you. Anything else? What about if I hold you accountable? So if you tell
That would
me,
be
look,
a
I'm going
good
to do this each week.
You'll
And
get
you
to say, have
don't?
you done it?
Yeah, exactly. How does that feel?
That would be good.
Yeah, if I hold you accountable.
Yes.
Brilliant. So I am prepared to do all of these things for you, okay? I also promise you that I will always be on time. I will always be early. I will always be positive, okay? And I will, this is all about you, so this is a safe space for you, okay? If one day I'm having a horrible day, my car breaks down, or I have a negative energy,
If only natural as a human.
it
Yes.
is, but if I let you down and I let myself down professionally, the next lesson is free. The next training is free, okay? And on top of that, if I come one day and I've negatively encouraged you or pushed you too far above what you want to train, what should be my punishment? You can come up with a fun fitness, like 20 burpees or 100 press-ups or...
That just feels mean. I don't
It
like being mean
is.
to people.
You got to be mean to me though.
I don't do mean.
You don't do mean?
No. I feel guilty if I do mean.
That's all right.
Yeah.
It can be your. You can. How about you can train me for 2 minutes, and you can be as mean or as sweet as you want. I want mean though. I like it mean.
I was going to say free training sounds good for that one.
Yeah, you've got free
Sorry.
training as well.
Sweet.
Brilliant. So we're going to do training, free training, because you're going to have a punishment too. So we're going to do free training, and how about 30 burpees for me?
If you want to.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to do a burpee, so.
That's all right. You will learn, mate.
Oh.
You will learn, Sarah. All right, brilliant. So what are you prepared to do? What are you prepared to do to lose those 20 kgs and ultimately those 40 kilograms? But the first goal is the 20 kgs. What are you prepared to do for that?
Push myself, exercise more.
Okay.
I mean,
Push yourself in which way?
physically.
Okay.
And
So when you feel like stopping, you're gonna
push
you're
through.
gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
yeah.
How
Make
about
sure I make daily exercise.
love
Like
it?
more so than just walking to work, which has been the main one for me. Is
It's great that you do that though. It's really great that you do
And
that.
it's only 10-15 minutes. I mean, I park down by the railway station and walk from there.
But every bit, you know, don't belittle that. Don't belittle that. That's so great. So many, for example, I get my man to drop me off at my work store. How bad's that? I could bike, you know. I could
Jason
work,
sometimes
so.
does it for me if I'm working early mornings because it makes him feel better.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
I mean, often I start around 11:30, so it's, you know, I park and walk there, but then he'll insist on picking me up in the evening, so I'm not walking in the dark alone at night.
No, and that makes sense.
But in the summer, of course, no problem.
Oh, absolutely. Apparently there's a summer in this town. I've never seen it, but people say.
It
Okay.
depends, like, you know, where you're from. Like,
I'm
is it
originally
in Italy?
Taringa, actually.
So
Yeah.
much further north.
A bit warmer. A bit warmer.
For us, we have days that we find very hot.
True. And everyone runs around in
I'm not
ice
good with
cream.
heat.
With ice creams. No. More of a, well, then you're in the perfect place. All right, so you're going to promise to push yourself
Keep going.
to keep going, and you're going to do a form of daily exercise.
Yes.
We'll talk about that soon. We'll go a bit more into that soon. And how about,
Portion control.
okay,
on food
awesome.
is- yes, he has a big appetite, and then it's bad because then I end up serving myself more as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So how about we can say follow nutrition lifestyle,
Yes.
which we can have a little chat about. So what is going to be,
I've been focusing more at the moment on doing home cooked rather than going out, but
That's
so I
a
still need to work
start.
more on the portion control because that's where I struggle.
yeah, absolutely.
So I'll do a little amount and think like, no, that's not enough, and then I'll put way too much on and then regret it later. So
Yeah, you can't,
it's that psychological
yeah.
thing.
If you put too little,
Yeah.
then you're like, that wasn't enough, I need that again.
Exactly.
Got to get the even balance. Okay,
Yes.
so let's say one day, and every now and again it's fine, okay? If you're really tired from work and you come into the gym and you run on the treadmill for 5 minutes and you leave, great. You still came in and did it, okay? But if in general you stop pushing yourself or you stop doing your daily exercise, what is your punishment going to be? I'm going to be mean here. I'm going to give you some burpees.
You'll have to teach me how to do that.
I'll teach you. And so we've got 20 burpees. All right? And so, yeah, perfect. So I would like you to please sign here.
I just thought of another thing I want to put on the things I want to achieve.
Yes.
I would like to be able to do a chin-up. I've never been able to do a chin-up in my life.
Love it.
I even struggle to do sit-up. You know the ones where you're in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Chin-up.
can't get very far.
Cool, I love it.
So the
Let's-
chin-ups where you're lifting yourself up above the bar, but also sit-ups.
yeah, absolutely. Well, that is definitely
Quite
something we can
embarrassing
work on.
to admit that you can't do that.
Most people can't do chin-ups.
You watch, have you seen the TV show Arrow with Stephen
No,
Amell?
I haven't actually.
He's
I know
got
what
this
it is.
one that he does for workouts. It's got the bar and he just jumps and pushes it higher up this rack and he's just using his upper arm strength. Like, yeah, I can't even do it.
That's pretty
It is
extreme,
amazing to watch
though.
him do.
I'd say.
But to at least be able to do a chin up would be
Okay.
less shame.
Brilliant. So when are we doing that? When are we doing your chin-up?
When you think I'm physically capable.
I
I
think
don't
that.
think that's my job.
I don't think it would take you long at all, actually. When's a date that flicks to mind in a couple months?
December, make an early Christmas present.
Love it. December, before Christmas.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. I love it. That's fabulous, fabulous. All right, so if you are happy with this, so I commit, this is our commitment to ourselves, okay? So this is like a contract.
Cool.
So I'm going to sign it here. And with the
That's
10th. And if you'd like to sign it there as well. Allora,